Yes, hi. This is Stephanie Biglin. I'm a recent published author by Tate Publishing. They are out of Oklahoma, and they are an awesome publishing company. I just recently published my personal memoir entitled Little Girl Broken. It's a memoir based on my childhood and the abuse that I experienced by my father and my uncle, sexual abuse, and by my mother, physical and emotional abuse due to her religious beliefs that were to the extremes. In my book, I describe every detail. I describe my battle with self-injury. I am a cutter. It's been a real struggle for me to not cut during hard times in my life. I developed self-injury probably when I was the age of 12. The sexual abuse by my father started when I was 3 and went all the way up until I was 16. The abuse by my uncle was throughout my childhood. As far back as I can remember, flashbacks. It then turned into a group thing with my cousins when we got older. It ended when I was 14. My mother, my whole life, was very religious in the Catholic religion and Catholic beliefs. She would see things, she would see people, she would claim that people were out to kill us. We would sleep in her car a lot because she thought we were going to die. She called the police every chance she got, claiming these things, and I was young and I had to back her up for the police to explain that she was telling the truth, even though I knew as a young child that this stuff wasn't happening. She was also physically abusive and sexually in a way that I can't really find the words to describe during bath times all the way up until I was 15. But I get into that in my book. And again, my book is Little Girl Broken by Tate Publishing. It's available on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, ebooks, Kindle, tatepublishing.com. I also have a book trailer on YouTube, and you can also find it on tatepublishing.com for Little Girl Broken, Stephanie Biglin. I also have a Facebook page and a Twitter page. It's $7.99. Some places are selling it a little cheaper. Before I go, I'm going to share one of the poems I included in my book. I have a lot of poetry in this. It's from while I was growing up and recent poetry that I have written. Just a warning, anyone who was abused, sexual abuse, physical abuse, whoever is a cutter or self-injures in some other way or anything under that category, this is triggering. This book is very triggering, and I want everyone to know that before they read it. This poem that I'm going to share with you right now is on page 61 of my book. It basically has everything in it, almost. So I'm going to start. When you look into your heart, trying to survive, try and find that healing part. The part that says you'll be okay. Just one more breath, just one more day. Dying inside, fear and terror collide, wanting to be free, but Daddy would never leave me be. Mommy said to pray. I wasn't sure how to obey. Obey the laws of God, she said. Sometimes I just want it to be dead. Kneeling on my knees for hours, my screaming the devil only devours. Punishment at the altar. She told me that God taught her. I was little and afraid, but I still obeyed. Kneeling on my knees, I wasn't even allowed to sneeze. Punch me in the back, punish me for the reverence that I lack. I was just a kid. I didn't know what evil that I did. I tried to listen, but my tears only glistened. Dying inside, but no one can hear. I just wanted love. Please, I need to disappear. I'm not evil, Mommy, I told her all the time. She didn't believe me. She wouldn't let the sun shine. Keep the house closed and dark. My childhood I could not embark. I wake up and Daddy is climbing on top of me in my little bed. I try to squirm, but he holds me tight and I go away in my head. It feels like such a long time. I begin to cry. I just want to die. I want Mommy to find me. I want the whole world to see what Daddy is doing to me. I'm bleeding from in between my legs and it burns. This is what Daddy calls love, and this is what I learn. I have trouble walking the next day. It hurts so bad, but what can I say? Mommy doesn't know. Oh, how I wish I could show her the bruises. Daddy always had excuses. I just want to disappear. I am 3 and full of fear. I couldn't yell. I was lost in my own hell. My purple shades were drawn. My innocence was gone. My daddy was supposed to protect me, and he destroyed the girl I was meant to be. That is one of my deepest poems. It's got a lot of deep things in it. There's just there's a lot of poetry in here. Everything is based on my childhood and my early adult years. I'm glad to be able, I'm fortunate to be able to have the strength to share this on here for anyone who needs help. It took me a long time to write this book and get it published so that the world can maybe, anyone who is suffering from anything, there is help out there. You just have to open up and ask for it. You have to tell an adult if you're being touched by anyone inappropriately. Even if nobody believes you, just keep telling. Keep telling anybody who's older and can help you. Tell a teacher, a guidance counselor, a crossing guard. Tell anybody. Call for help. Help is out there. No one believed me when I was little. No one believed me when I was older. But that's why I wrote the book. Hopefully that is my closure, even though I didn't get justice. So yeah, I hope somebody got something positive out of this video. I do plan on making several more videos. This was my first one, so it was kind of new to me. I'm not sure if I did it right or not. But again, my name is Stephanie Biglin, and I'm the author of Little Girl Broken. If I can get it in the camera. Little Girl Broken, Memoir, Strength and Survival by Tate Publishing. And thank you for listening.